Hi everybody, it's Marie and it's your time to sparkle and shine, and welcome here today. Felicia and I have been doing a series of Instagram lives, and where we have actually let me just get her on now and invite. Yes, excellent. We did the first one we did was on CAM, which we can actually use not only for ourselves but for children. Great for when they're going to school. The second one we did was all about allergies. So you can use it for pet dander, house dust, and of course pollen in summertime. And welcome, Felicia. How are you?
Take
Take
two.
two. I know. We were on like about 5 minutes ago, and the guy, like real life, the guys arrived with the timber, so I had to go move the car. So we're back again, and we're all in alignment now with what it is that we're going to do. So today we're talking about back pain. So back, as we know, and we touched on it a bit earlier, is all about supports, and also because it's connected to our lower back and our coccyx, and so basically where we're sitting, and all the organs, even the sexual organs that are, as well as our bladder and our bowel, all the excretory organs pretty much that are coming out, of certain areas of our bodies, but are also necessary. I mean, we need to. It's so important. Elimination is so important from our body, not only from a physical point of view, but also letting go mentally and emotionally. And Felicia spoke earlier on about the kidneys and then the adrenals, which were the add-on, the little caps on top, and the effect that system, your whole, excretory from your kidneys to your bladder, and what it is, in eliminating from your body, and also ancestral stuff. And I'm a big believer, like Felicia is, about the whole thing of that we have, and it's been proven that we have DNA from our ancestors, and it depends on their experiences, of what it is. And there's hardly, if you're going back a couple of generations, you're talking about having experienced war and fear and hunger, and so all of those experiences, we are encapsulating within us. So when we're doing these exercises, we're helping not only ourselves but our ancestors to let go, which is always great.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Because obviously energy resonates down everything is an energy.
Yes.
Which people don't actually realise. And when you actively take inspired action to help yourself out energetically for your own well-being, it's amazing how it does affect other people around you.
Yes.
Which in a good way, obviously, not in unless you intend to go in the other direction. But I prefer to go in the good direction.
Yeah.
Obviously. But it's a case of you resonate out an energy. I mean, you can go into a room, and if you've had not a very good morning, for instance, you're going somewhere, and you're holding that energy within you.
Yeah.
Before you've even opened the door, people know you're arriving because they can feel your energies. They don't want to come anywhere near you. Whereas if you go and reverse it, and you feel very upbeat, you're very happy, even though you've had a major disaster happen to you,
yeah,
which has happened to me recently, hey ho, and you go into a room and you're upbeat, and whatever happens. You just go with the flow. They will resonate. As soon as you walk through the door, people go, wow,
yeah,
that person I really want to talk to.
Yeah.
Whereas the opposite obviously can happen as well.
Yeah, and I think we all
have good days.
Yeah, sorry. I think we all have experience of spending time with people. Some you come away from and you're totally energized, and others you come away from them and you're absolutely drained. And it's very much picking up on the same energy, and their energy, and also what it is they're taking from you and what you're absorbing from them,
Yeah. Because obviously what most of us think our backs are just there. We don't see them because we can see our fronts because we can look down at them. We have a bit of a problem looking around our backs.
Yeah.
So most people that I see or I have seen in the past, they know it's there, that's it.
Yeah.
But they don't feel that they need to do anything with it,
yeah,
per se. And what people not necessarily realize either, if you've got anything on your back, for instance, I don't know what it can be, anything like a carbuncle or anything like that, it will resonate to a certain energy and it will cause a problem down your central nervous system. You can have an injury on your back for whatever reason, as I said in the previous one. There is all sorts of problems that can occur down your central nervous system energy of obviously the communications, because you've got different tiny little communication voices that go all the way down, up and down your spine.
Yeah.
And if they're interrupted, or you give them, if you give them wrong energies that are not your energies, or someone's actually implanted them to you, like a cord, for instance.
Yeah, connection, cord, energetic cord. Yeah.
Also, most people don't protect their backs. Now, I say this in a very good way, because I've had this myself. And I have had problems with my back in the past. It hasn't been down to me. It's been down to other people's energies. Excuse me, obviously. Archangel Gabriel's coming in. Oh, I can feel this. And he's reminding me that people come along to you, they've got a problem. Yeah. They want to offload it. So if you're open and you haven't got your back protected, guess it's going to get
yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Because then you walk away and you think, I've got a problem with my back. I didn't have one before. How come I got one now? Yeah. It really hurt. Yeah. I didn't have it before. It's not your energies. It's someone else that's offloaded onto you. And then you then take painkillers to try and stop it, but all it does is suppress it. It doesn't alleviate it or disappear.
Not treating the cause.
And it just what it does.
No. And you can imagine, because, and sorry for interrupting, Felicia, but you know the way that because when you see it with school children now, and the weights that they carry on their backs at such a young age, and how, you know, that, even just the fact of inflicting a burden on them, physically, you know, how that actually helps with their growth and their, you know, as they're growing up, and also what it's doing to, as well as physically, but energetically, what it's doing to them. Yeah, it can have a very, their skeletal will be, their whole skeletal system will be affected, because it will be like a constrictor. Yeah. It will just literally lower, it will compact the actual skeletal system, which is not good, because if a child is growing up, the last thing they require is something like that, because their bones are growing. They need expansion and be able to have room to grow on their own, rather than having these heavy burdens they've got around them. Yeah. And I know that only too well with, well, you will probably with your children, but also with mine as well. And I taught my little one to do this on a regular basis. They still do it, actually. And the enormous effect it had. I mean, they even mentioned it to their school friends, but they sort of poo-pooed it. They went, oh, it's a load of rubbish, you know, woo-woo, what a thing. They actually suffered with lots of back problems, and they still are, apparently, whereas our little one hasn't. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. So it does, you know, have a good effect on the body. Yeah. By retraining the body to receive different energy signals and communication. Yeah. And as soon as for instance, there is a problem, for instance, with you are in a room and someone really is attacking you and attacking your back, you will know instantly and you'll be able to stop them. Yeah, yeah. Because if you do, these back points on the acupressure points, because you do it on a regular basis, your body will respond accordingly and stop it. Yeah. It sounds weird, woo-woo and everything, but it does work. Yeah. Because I do these points regularly myself. My husband does them. My little one does them. And, you know, I say little, but they're not little anymore. They're, you know, adult, yes, in their 20s. Yeah. But they do them. They've also taught their partner to do them. So it's a knock-on effect. Yeah. And obviously this is like a ripple effect, in other words. You do it for somebody, they then think, oh great, this is good. I then do it and get brilliant results from it, and they wish to pass it on to somebody else. Yeah. Obviously I'm trained in it. I am trained in it. Yeah. I just give information over to others, my clients, to do it themselves, rather than, you know, teaching other people to do it. But it's very, very easy to do. Great. Really easy to do. And that's why we're here today. So you have the floor. Let's go with the points, and we'll see. Can I do? Yeah, go on. Yeah, no, go on. You're going to. I'm just going to move my. Sorry, now I have. I'm going to just move this down a little bit closer so that I can, yeah, okay, so that I can see. And I'm just going to, yes, the beauty of the sunlight, but it's blinding me. I'm being blinded by the light, so I am. Okay, go for it.
And you're very, very apt for sparkle and shine.
Yeah. Of course, you know, we have to have sunlight. It does, you know, we have to have light no matter what it is. Okay, so where's the first point then?
Okay, the first point is going to be the one at the base of the spine, which is the base of the nose.
Okay.
And as we do, this is going to do, actually, I've been reminded to do, no, stop that. We'll do the relaxation first.
Okay, so this is the one up here, yeah. The ridge here,
signaling.
yeah. So for about 15 to 20 times, thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do that. And just, you don't have to keep a general count.
Yeah.
Because funnily enough, intuition will do it for you eventually. If you do this on a regular basis, it will be so automatic. You'll know exactly when to move over to the next point. And now, as I've said to you before, this is a relaxation sequence, and this is obviously calming the body. It's preparing the body to receive the following sequences.
I must say,
so it's putting everything into a calming state.
Yeah, I must say I'm passing this on to a lot of people, and it's, you know, I love the fact that it's, you know, you can get it on YouTube and Instagram, but they're just so straightforward. It's so easy.
So I did a sequence for my YouTube channel, and I've got quite a good an audience. I've actually had someone who did this with me whilst I was doing it. Obviously, I, at the moment, have to pre-record them, but when I went and uploaded it, people were actually following me, and they actually reported privately by sending me a private message saying, "Wow, Felicia, that relaxation sequence was absolutely amazing."
Yeah.
I came in from work, I felt really tired and really scratchy and really, you know, niggly. Yeah. And as soon as I followed on 2 or 3 sessions of your sequence, and boy, by the end of it, I was so relaxed, just a crikey. That was really good. That's what it's all about, really.
Yes.
So this is the sequence, actually, these 2 sequences to this.
Yep.
So you can do the first one. So I'm going to start off with the base.
Okay, so that's under the nose, yeah.
The dent that you find in the base.
Yeah.
Now, as I said to before in the previous one we've done, this point here is if you get someone that's unconscious.
Oh yeah, you were saying bring them back.
Really, bring them back.
Firmly press on this area, so it'll revive them.
It revives them so they do not lose any blood or any necessary nutrients in the brain.
Oh, that really itches my nose.
That's related to heart and lungs.
Okay.
This one we've done before because it's on the relaxation point. This is the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, and this is the top of the spine. It's the cervical spine. So you don't top to bottom. Neck. Then you've got the one we've done before, which is across here and slightly down.
Yeah.
And this is the antibiotic effect.
Yeah, am I in the right place?
Slightly down a bit
more. Down a bit more.
Corner of the mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
Corner of the mouth, and then out a bit.
So up
and down.
Down.
So you're more or less in line with the corner of the mouth.
Okay, more in line with the corner of the mouth. So there, and over and back, yes? Yeah, so it's sort of like the bottom of your cheekbone as well, then. That's part of it, yeah, okay.
And this is excellent for calming the thighs.
Calming
and the hips.
The eyes.
The hips and the thighs.
Hips and thighs, okay.
As well as your nose, obviously, because your nose is itching. It is very good.
Because I thought you said thighs, and then I was like, no, maybe I misheard it and it was eyes. So it is thighs. Hips and thighs.
Thighs, and it's also very good for stimulating energy going through the kidneys.
Okay.
And the colon.
Yeah.
So 43 is a new one, right? So where we were at number 19 here, which is the bottom,
Yeah.
you are going up slightly into the middle of the nose.
Yeah.
Now this is going to make your nose itch, I can tell you now. What you're doing is up and down movement.
Okay. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, that is related to teeth,
Okay.
lumbar spine, coccyx, and again kidneys.
Okay. Oh, do you know what it is? If anybody ever hit their nose of anything, you know, and the effect that it has, there's a slight little effect like that when you're rubbing this area. So there is.
Yeah. Right, and the next one is in the middle. If you come down and you sweep on top of the top lip, in the middle.
The middle and the top, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Now this is connected. This is the first point you actually massage on the immune system booster.
Okay, the immune system.
So this is covering the colon, the pancreas, the uterus, and the stomach.
Yeah.
But what you usually do when someone actually has, they continuously rub their nose because it keeps itching all the time. Not necessarily doing facial reflexology either. It usually is an indicator they've got a problem with their colon.
Okay.
They're not clearing it out. They've got a problem with eating the wrong food.
Yeah.
Which is, there's no elimination per se. There is, but it doesn't actually fully flow.
Yeah.
The next one is where we were before and slightly up.
Yeah.
But you've got 2 points that you can work together. So what you do is, instead of having your finger in one point, you have it on you flatten your finger over the 2 points.
Okay.
So the 2 points cover your crown of your head.
Yeah.
Your pineal.
Yeah.
And your forehead.
Yeah.
Colon again.
Yeah.
Kidneys.
Yeah.
Uterus.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things on this particular point, but also actually, because it's on your third eye, it enlivens your ability to see clearer.
Okay.
Which is great.
Always a good facility to have.
Yeah. This particular point also, I've been reminded by my guides, is activating the Kundalini.
Oh, excellent.
Which is obviously what we all know as the sexual energy from our root chakra unfurling itself and coming up the spine.
Orgasmic, I think is the word. So back to the ear again then, is this?
Yeah, ear again.
Yeah. So it's the joint.
Yeah.
There.
It's literally in between. There's a little tiny dip there that you go into. And this is your solar plexus. It is covering stomach. It covers your empowerment for yourself. It also is all to do with bringing down the heart energy of self-love into your solar plexus. Yeah. Obviously, that wasn't part of my write-up either. That was obviously given to me as the guidance.
Yeah.
So this is to do with your self-navigation system.
Okay.
Because obviously where we are is actually on another area of the spine for facial reflexology.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go into the second set, which is going to be, we're going to go up here again.
Okay, so the part of the calming sequence up here, yeah.
Correct, and that is to do, as before I've said, it's about the clearing out of the bile duct on the right, and then on the left it's obviously helping to generate energy into your spleen on the left.
Yeah.
And also affects your parasympathetic and also your pineal gland as well in some cases, and sometimes it can have a really good effect on your central nervous system as well, because it's calming everything. Right, 126 we haven't done before, so it's literally on the hairline. And what you're doing is an up and down. Usually this point is extremely tight.
Yeah.
And it can be rather painful.
Yeah. Particularly if you're tense, because we hold so much tension in our jaws and our heads and our scalp as well. So yeah, great to be loosening it up.
this is related to the crown of the head, so it clears your head. Also, the spinal column itself, coccyx. If you've got hemorrhoids or piles, this is an excellent place to, not that I'm saying anyone does.
No, but if you do, yeah.
This is an excellent to tone them, so they draw back in to where they're meant to be in the body, rather than actually protruding out.
Yeah.
So it's very good for your bladder and kidneys, nose, and also brain. So it enlivens the brain. We all need that again.
Absolutely, we certainly do. Yeah, to be firing on all cylinders.
Right, 143 is going to be on the center part of the nose.
Okay, yeah.
And then what you do is up and down. Now, although we're in the middle of the spine, it does in actual fact cover the coccyx and also the colon.
Okay.
Another new point coming up. In fact, there's three new points coming up. Right, another one is where you were for this particular one, you move over just slightly.
Yeah.
And then that is just side to side.
Okay.
This one covers kidneys, lumbar region of spine, and some parts of your cervical spine going into your thoracic, and again your kidney energy.
Okay.
Can also have a very good cleansing on the liver, because the liver point is very near this as well.
Yeah. And always helping the liver is a good thing. So it is. It does so much for us.
700 automatic functions it does every day without even us doing anything. It's a lot of functions. Right, the next one is the center here, and just move down slightly. This is actually on a liver point.
Okay.
It's also the governing vessel, which is one of your macro, micro systems around your body. And this covers the actual whole column of your spine.
Yeah.
Includes not only your central nervous system, it also helps regenerate all sorts of minerals, essential minerals that you require building your bones.
Yeah.
And vertical, all the vertebra that is on your spine.
Yeah.
Now this point is excellent also for people who have cold feet.
Okay. Yeah, I sometimes get cold feet.
Generate warmth.
Now I know what to do.
Now the last point is very, very noticeable, because it will be re-energizing the lumbar and the kidneys, and that is literally there.
Okay.
On the hairline, but just under the hairline. And this is a very, very powerful acupressure point for the back.
Okay.
The others are in their own way.
Yeah.
They are gentle points. This one is a very powerful point.
Okay.
I've had a friend who has just recently informed me about this point. And she said, when you're doing the back, can you please include this when you're doing and teaching?
Yeah.
Because the energy flow actually changes the whole paradox of the spine.
Okay.
So if you've got anything, I mean, this person I know, I've known her for years. She had 3 buck shunts on 3 different occasions, and it caused lots of problems. And she was on, I don't know what medication for years until I met her. And as usual, when people meet me, funnily enough, they come away from that and go into natural sides. But she was using those 2 points, and she's noticed an enormous amount of difference with her back. Okay. Which is really, really good.
Oh, we're back to here again.
And she's reported that she's got more flexibility in there. Her bones move freer. Her muscles have released. Because if you've got contracted muscles, for instance, it does cause obviously pain itself. And she's reported to me on recently and on other occasions that this point is so powerful. It releases blocked and stagnated energies, which is excellent because that's what it's all about.
Indeed.
Now we're going to do to sandwich it. We'll just finish it off with a relaxation.
Okay, calm it down. Okay.
To calm it all down. It's like EFT.
Yeah.
So you do the negative sequence first.
Yeah.
And clear everything out, and then you go to obviously the positive. So you can see where this in actual fact overlaps somewhat.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially the actual points themselves.
Oh, we're back here again. Okay, so we're doing the whole calming sequence to finish. Oh, to open and to close it. Okay, gotcha.
There is another one, but my guides keep saying to me the relaxation one is adequate to begin with and end with, like a sandwich.
Yeah, and actually that makes total sense, because if you're holding stuff in your back, to allow it to be able to relax, you know, so to relax into it, and then to integrate the energies and to stay relaxed. It makes sense. So it does, yeah.
It does make loads and loads of sense. Yes. And then you can go about your day. Obviously, if anybody wishes to know about this for themselves personally, either look it up on the internet or look up on my YouTube channel, because this will be going up on my YouTube channel. Well, no, is it? No, it isn't the back. No, is it on there? I don't think the back ones are. The relaxation is.
I think, yeah,
I think
you did. I think you did back. Felicia, I think.
Oh yes.
I think you did in your sequence. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to do. I will probably be doing another one where I will be probably adding the other point to it, the new one.
Yeah.
But I'll also be doing. I've been guided to do some EFT tapping on it as well. So. Attack it from all areas.
Yeah.
I've been informed.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
and you know, so for an emotional freedom, techniques that if we wanted to, say, we could tap on that calming point, and we could probably still use even though, give me something that you want to work on, or that I can use with. So even though I feel whatever, anger, resentment, fear, whatever.
Okay, we're going to go with anxiety.
Okay, so even though, and of course, because this is calming, that's great. So even though I'm feeling anxious, anxious. I deeply and completely love and respect myself. Yeah, we go to the other side. So even though I have this feeling of being anxious, I deeply and completely love and respect myself. We go back to we'll do the center point as you have done it. So I'm going to follow yours. So this feeling of being anxious.
This feeling of being anxious.
And we go to the side then, the eyebrow, the bit that we went over in fact. This feeling of being anxious.
Feeling of being anxious.
This feeling of being anxious.
This feeling of being anxious. Obviously, it's clearing things.
Yeah.
My throat is.
And then back to the ear. We can do that joint. This feeling of being anxious.
Feeling of being anxious.
And the other, and about the same thing to do for about 15 to 20, or thereabouts, depending on whatever it is that you feel guided about. So we can pretend that we've done another sequence of feeling anxious, and then we can go back and we can use the positive statement. But it's like, so what if I let this feeling go?
What if I let this feeling go?
What if I allow myself to feel empowered?
What if I allow myself to feel empowered?
I allow myself to feel calm.
I allow myself to feel calm.
What a difference that will make to my day.
What a difference will that make to my day.
I will sparkle from the inside out, so I will.
You sparkle from the inside out.
And that's always a great thing.
And it's always a good thing.
Yes, it makes a difference to everybody's day.
It makes a difference to everyone's
including
day.
my own.
Including my own.
This feeling of feeling empowered.
This feeling of being empowered.
That beautiful energy that I hold within myself.
Beautiful energy I hold within myself.
Not only does it make my day,
not only does it make my day,
but it makes all the days of all the people that I meet.
Like all the days, all the people I meet.
I feel so calm.
I feel so calm.
I feel so in tune.
I feel so in tune.
I feel in harmony.
Feeling harmony
with the world around me.
The world around me.
There's such an appreciation for who I am.
Such an appreciation of who I am.
And why I'm here.
Why I'm
yeah,
here.
One last time. I'm so grateful.
I am so grateful.
To be living during these times.
Living in these times.
Yeah. It allows me to sparkle and shine.
It allows me to sparkle and shine.
In ways that I never thought were possible.
In ways I never thought possible.
But it lights my world.
Lights my world.
A world of infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities.
Filled with joy.
Filled with joy.
Happiness and peace.
Happiness and peace.
Yeah. I'm grateful. I'm just going to go back to the middle part to finish off. It's like, I am grateful for who I am.
I am who I am.
And what I'm here to do.
And what I'm here to do.
And the difference I make in the world.
And the difference I make in the world.
And the fact that I am totally guided.
And the fact I am totally guided.
Safe and protected.
Safe and protected.
And that's it. Deep breath in. And release. Oh, that was lovely. And thanks for the suggestion. That's such a great, because you can use your own words to, whatever the way the sequence is. So whatever it is that you're fearful, to go through that calming sequence first, brings down the energy and then gets you into a great space. And then when you bring in the positive statements, and you can be as expansive as you like. In fact, the more expansive, the better, because it allows you to expand out into that beautiful energy. And it's great, and it's simple, because it's literally just 1, 2, 3, 4 points, 5 points, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points. It's literally tapping on 4 points. And it can be as an alternative then to the acupressure, that you can tap on them as you're saying these powerful statements. And also, we spoke about it earlier, about the ancestral stuff. So when you're tapping on these points, you're actually releasing, that old energy as well. And when you do that, you allow new energy to come in. Really, really powerful.
Very true. Yes, it is.
That was amazing.
Amazing.
So can we do headaches the next time? Because I know a few people that came to me about headaches.
Noses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So can we do that the next time then, Felicia?
Yeah, we can do headaches. That's fine. Yeah. Obviously, I'll be doing what I call, when I do headaches, is mainly a general headache round, because there are several rounds of them, and it gets really
complex.
It's not complicated. It's just, you just know that there are certain parts of the head that there are different points to use. But I will probably be using a general round, and then if you can then match it up, I think this is the way that's going,
Yeah.
isn't it, guys? Yes, it's going that
Yeah.
way. The universe have informed me that they're asking you to do a round of tapping after.
Yeah, no problem.
So we'll do the same
Yeah.
again. We'll do the relaxation
Yeah.
first, then we'll put the headache ones in the middle, then we'll do another round of relaxation,
Okay.
then it's sandwiches. And then if they're asking
To finish
you
off with the yeah, perfect. Yeah. And that would be my absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for today. As always, yeah, love it. Just love it. So I do. A big hug from me to you, and we'll catch up soon. I'll talk to you afterwards about, you know, when it is that we'll actually get together, because, you know, it'll need to suit both of us. Goodbye, my love. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.
Namaste.
Yeah. Bye, bye.